Hey guys, it's JayFerGaming here. Welcome back to my F1 2013 career mode in the Sauber, of course. We're having a great time. It's been a great season so far. If you haven't already, check out Australia and Malaysia. I'll leave a couple of links above. During qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix, my teammate was 10th in Q1. Well, I stayed on the prime tyres. As we're looking down, I made a bit of a mistake. And I should have gone on to the options, and I didn't get out of Q1 by the tiniest margin, so I'm down to 17th. And that's the teammate challenge so far. It's really close between me and Hulkenberg, who edged ahead with the qualifying performance here. But we've got 5 lights, and we are off in China. Bottas gets a great getaway. I'm on the prime tyres, so I'm not going to make the best start, as I've got a Marussia attacking me on the right and Schulzen's coming for me on the left. Whoa, he flies down the outside. Wow, I'm under attack from the Marussias. What the hell? Would not have expected that. I'm in 18th. I'm just trying to get these positions back, as Bianchi tries to go all the way around the outside of the 2 Williams. And I'm going to get him back here, I think. Use a bit of curse if I can. There we go. Trying to close in on the Williams as I dispatch that Marussia, going down the inside of both of them. Get Bottas, it's close with Maldonado. There's a bit of contact ahead, but I'm up to 17th. And on the prime tyres, that's a pretty good start. So I'm just behind Ricciardo in the Toro Rosso, and there's sunlight shining off his wing mirrors, which is new. Gets in my eyes a little bit. But they're quite slow ahead. Maldonado's gone on my inside, the rest has messed it up. I'm going to go around him. But he's pushed me off the track. Oh, I nearly lost control there. Got a bit of oversteer on the curb as Maldonado closes in. The rest brakes quite a bit. I try and avoid him. Do that quite nicely. Can I get past him here? It's going to be tough. And it doesn't look like I'm going to do that. So that was a pretty interesting start. But on the next lap, closing in on Di Resta and Ricciardo as Di Resta tries to overtake. I don't know if there was a little bit of contact there, but I'm using both car slipstream. We're going 3 wide. This could be unbelievable. We're breaking similar points. I really can't turn in. If I go forward here, I would have taken off Ricciardo, so I had to brake there quite a bit, but I did get the rest there. And 3 wide's pretty entertaining, so good racing there with no contact, and the progress I'm making on the prime tyres is pretty good, as DRS is enabled. Hope to close in on Ricciardo, then overtake him in the DRS zone if I can. But I close in before the DRS zone. He seems to be quite slow in Sector 2 especially, so I'm closing in, I'm all over him. It's a matter of time before I overtake him. If I get a good run here, use the slipstream, I'm going to go for the overtake down the outside of him, brake later. Nicely done. That's another overtake completed, but he will get DRS. But there's no highlight of that, so he didn't get past me. So the next potential victim is Sutil, as Di Resta is just behind me. He's overtaken Ricciardo as well. He will get DRS. Not sure if he'll attack me here, if he'll be able to catch up. He is closing in quite dramatically. No, are you really going down the inside there? Wow. I did not expect Di Resta to make a move on me there. I closed the door and there was a little bit of contact. He nearly spun it. So that could have been a penalty for me, but he kept control. And I'm maintaining a good pace on these prime tyres. I've worked out how to manage the tyres, because in the first 2 races I destroyed the tyres. I'm closing in on Sutil here. He's sparking off the curb. I'm using all the tools to get past him. Full revs, DRS, curse. Gonna go for it. That's a nice move. Pretty easily done with the DRS. Is he gonna go for a switchback as I get a little bit of oversteer? No, I'm easily ahead. So that's me up to 12th. It's a pretty good start. We're coming to the end of lap 6 here. Cars who are on the option tyres have pitted. The main guys at the front there someone's coming out the pits here. It's a Red Bull and it's Vettel. So I'll try and get ahead of him here as he gets his tyres up to temperature. Gonna try and sneak up the inside. There isn't a lot of room, it's really close. But it looks like he's got it. I've gone a little bit wide, I've got marbles on the tyres, and Sutil is closing in on me. So I'm going to have to use a bit of curse here to pull away from him. I don't think he'll put a move on me down here. It's a shame I couldn't get past Vettel, but for his race he needed to get past me. I would have slowed him up quite a bit. I'm on 7-year-old. Prime a 7-year-old. Right. It's not that long. 7 lap year. Stop saying yeah. Please stop saying yeah. As Sutil makes a move. 7 lap old tyres. 3rd attempt. That's how I do it. So as Vettel pulls away, Sutil's just got overtaken by Rosberg, who must have pitted as well. And he's gone into the pits as well, and apparently had front wing damage. As someone else comes out the pits, it's Mercedes, I think that is. So maybe Vettel keeping me behind gave him the position over Hamilton. So that was important for him. As Rosberg closes up on me with DRS, it's going to be an easy overtake for him. But Kimi's back there as well. So I'm going to just stick behind Rosberg if I can. I've gone a little bit wide again on the marbles. Just can't turn. Hand up to Kimi. What are you doing? Yeah, he was quite aggressive there. In a way, it's good to see. But I'm coming into the pits. I'll try not to beat it like Hamilton. I say that every time when I come into the Chinese pits. But we're going to get the option tyres here. I love this! I've said that every race so far. Oh, just too good. Also, there's a couple of cars coming down the start-finish straight. DeResta, is it? We are ahead. That's really key. Is it the 2 Force Indias? Yes, it is. Been racing them. So I'm still in 12th position, quite far behind Button. It's going to be tough to catch up. But I probably will have good pace on these option tyres. And a few laps on, I've pulled up out a 5-second gap on Suttle, who passed his teammate, and I'm 11 seconds behind Button. So basically I'm all on my own, putting in good laps, maintaining the tyres. And yeah, not much happened in the second half of the race, which was a shame, as Alonso has won just like in real life, and I come home in 12th place. Could I have done more from 17th on the grid? Probably not. So it's a good recovery from a poor qualifying as Nico Hülkenberg in the points again. So we scored points every race, even though I didn't score any in this race, which is a bit of a shame. So we're looking at the result here. Alonso wins from Vettel. They've got their championship season back on track, as there isn't a Mercedes win like in the first 2 races. Grosjean, Massa getting more points for the team. Hülkenberg, 2 great points for us. There's me in 12th. Respectable race, few overtakes. No retirements. It's only 1 retirement so far from 3 races. Bit unrealistic, but nothing I can do about it. So Hamilton leads the way from Rosberg. Alonso and Vettel are catching up, and I'm down to 8th from 4th. That's a shame, but it's close between Hülkenberg and myself. So if I keep tabs on him, it's going to be a good season, because it looks like the Sauber's a pretty good car. As you can tell from the constructors, we're up in 4th. Are we going to be battling Lotus for 4th place? Should be interesting to see, as Mercedes are miles ahead and Caterham are in 8th. I would not have expected that. But yeah, if we stay in 4th, it'll be an amazing season. So that was a Chinese Grand Prix. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm having a great time doing these races. Oh, it's so fun career this season. So the next race is Bahrain in the desert. Looking forward to that. Hope you are too, and I hope to see you then. Goodbye.